Well, guys, just like last year, I got a $500 gift card for Best Buy for doing a training class, a week-long training class from where I work. Last year, of course, I got a PS4 with a couple games. This year, I'd planned on getting a Xbox One, but the more I looked at it, and my wife even kind of talked me out of it, not because she didn't want me to get it, but there just was nothing I wanted. The rare collector's edition kind of collection that they had coming out, that I wanted that, but that's really it. I'm not a first-person shooter fan. I'm not a big fan of those kind of games. There's not a lot of JRPGs that come out for the Xbox One, and again, I've already got a PS4, so I can get any of the non-exclusive stuff for the PS4. What I decided to do, I wanted a Vita, but I wasn't going to pay $200 for one. There's just not a lot of stuff coming out for it anymore. What I ended up getting with my $500 gift card, we got a PlayStation TV. I'm hearing now the compatibility with it is a little better than it has been. People are releasing patches for the system. Unfortunately, Best Buy had like 4 games, a sports game, Minecraft, another game that I didn't want, and one game that I ended up getting. That is Freedom Wars. Also, because they didn't have a lot of stuff, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be going anywhere else, I ended up getting a PlayStation Store card for $50. They have a really great online service for the PlayStation TV, PlayStation Vita. This thing plays PSP games, it plays PS1 games, and some of the like exclusive games that the PSP and PS Vita plays. Some of the online digital only stuff. So I ended up getting that. I'll use that to buy some games, probably some of the better JRPGs that maybe I don't have or I want them digitally. I'll put them on this PlayStation TV. I also plan on going to eBay and getting me a 64 gigabyte memory card for it, so that sucker can hold all kinds of great stuff. Another game I've been wanting to get for the PS4, I finally got to see Dustin Cray's review of it. He absolutely loved it. He is a really big Dragon Quest fan, so I knew that it was going to be good. I'm not a big Dynasty Warriors fan, but I think I'm going to be able to overlook that. The game was Dragon Quest Heroes. Really happy to get this, and I want to definitely play it and see how good it is. The other thing I picked up is a game I've been wanting to get for like the 360. I had a copy in the booth, and I was going to bring it home, but I sold it before the day I got it in. I was going to bring it home that night to play it, but I sold it that same day. I'm really happy to get this for the PS4. It is Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. I've been wanting to try to know there's a sequel either coming out or it's already out, so I want to play with this. I'm hopefully at least there's a little bit of single player. I'm hoping it's not online only. And the last thing, actually the next to last thing that I got, I saw this. I'm not a really big amiibo collector, but I saw this and I definitely wanted it. It is the Marth amiibo. And the last thing that I picked up with my Best Buy gift card, I have been looking to replace my monitor that I have for my computer. Looked around. They didn't really have anything on display that I liked. Everything was either missing HDMI connections or I don't know, it just didn't feel right. I then looked down and saw this monitor and went, this is the one I want. Ended up picking up a Asus. It's only 22 inch, but I don't really need a really huge monster monitor. This thing has 2 HDMI ports on it, which is friggin' awesome. It's 1080p, which is another important thing as well. And the box says it has a 1 millisecond response time. I'm not sure about that. That's what the guy also said that sold it to me, which is freaking amazing. Most monitors are like between 2 and 5 milliseconds, the refresh rate. If this is a 1 millisecond rate, I should be able to play any game system on it and it'll look great. Well guys, that's everything that I bought with my Best Buy gift card. It ended up being about $141 left on it, so that gives me a little bit of play money that I can mess around with if something comes out that I want. I may go ahead and pick up Fallout 4 when it comes out. Not sure yet, but we'll see. But my birthday is coming up, and I asked my wife if she asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I finally said because I got this PlayStation TV and Best Buy didn't really have any PS Vita games. Could I go to GameStop and pick a few games up? And she let me do it. So let me show you the stuff that I got. First is a game that first showed up on the PSP, and it's now on the PS Vita as well. That's Lumens. A really cool puzzle game. Picked this up. I'm not really sure what it's called, but I read a review on it and it sounds pretty cool. I think it's like Mind U or Mind O. I believe it's an RPG. I also picked up Toukouden, The Age of Demons. And the last thing I picked up is a game that I saw Super Derek review, and it freaking looked awesome. I don't know if it was this version that he reviewed or not. It's the PS Vita version. This is also the collector's edition of it. Saw it and I had to have it. It is Corpse Party Blood Drive. It is kind of a traditional, like 16-bit looking graphics survival horror game. I don't think you really fight monsters in it. You kind of just have to run and hide from them. It looks really friggin' cool. Very, very happy to get this, guys. Well, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks so very much for watching.